The topic which we are going to see is elasticity of supply. Elasticity of supply is the ratio of the proportionate change in supply and the proportionate change in price. Simply, we can say that it explains the relationship between the price and supply. So, through the formula, we can say the proportionate change in supply divided by proportionate change in price. Now, we can see the types of elasticity of demand. There are 5 types of elasticity of demand. The first one is perfectly elastic demand, perfectly inelastic demand, relatively elastic demand, relatively inelastic demand, and unitary elastic demand. Now we can see the perfectly elastic demand. When the price is constant, if there is a change in supply, it is said to be perfectly elastic demand. It means the supply may be increase or decrease without any change in price. I mean the supply may rise or it may decrease. May rise or decrease. There will not be any change in price. Here the value of EP is infinity. So the supply curve is parallel to OX axis. The next one is perfectly inelastic demand. Perfectly, when the price is changed, if there is no change in supply, it's said to be perfectly inelastic demand. It means the price may increase or decrease, but the supply is constant. The price may increase or decrease, but the price is constant. Here the value is Ex is equal to 0. The supply curve in this case parallel to OY axis. The next one is relatively elastic demand. If the proportionate change in supply is more than proportionate change in the price, it is said to be relatively elastic demand. Elastic supply. It means a little change in the price. A little change in price leads to a more change in supply. A little change in price leads to more change in supply. Hence, the value of E is greater than 1. The supply came in this case in this case upwards from left to right. Relatively inelastic demand. If the proportionate change in supply is less than proportionate change in price, it is said to be relatively inelastic supply. It means more change in price. More change in price leads to less change in supply. Hence, the value of ES is less than 1. The supply curve in this case also slopes upwards from left to right. Next one is unitary elastic demand. If the proportionate change in the supply is equal to the proportionate change in price, it is said to be unitary elastic demand. The supply and the price is equal. So it is called as a unitary elastic demand. It means the change in the supply and change in the prices are same. Here the value of ES is 1. Unitary elastic curve also slopes downwards from left to right. Next we can see the determinants of elasticity of supply. First one is the nature of commodity. If the good is durable, the elasticity of supply will be more. The perishable goods have less elastic. Perishable goods means milk, fruits, flowers, vegetables are called perishable goods. The next one is time factor. In the longer period, the elasticity of supply will be more. So, in the shorter period, the elasticity of supply will be very less. The next one is availability of facilities. Availability means there is chances to get much more easily. If there is any more facilities, it is called as ES is equal to greater than 1 and ES is equal to lesser than 1. Then next one is cost of the production. So for cost of the production, what we will take? Land, labor, capital, organization, raw materials, each and everything we will include for cost of production. If the cost of production is much more, then the elasticity of supply will be very less. If the cost of production is less, the supply will be very higher. Then nature of inputs. If the input are available in the market, there is much more elastic supply. Otherwise there will be a less elasticity of supply. Then last one is risk taking. For each and every manufacturer, there will be a risk. In spite of manufacturing the goods, right from beginning till end, they will face much more risk in each and every day. So, if the entrepreneur takes the risk, the elasticity of supply will be more, otherwise, it will be very less. Thank you.